do you regret having children? At the age you did, do you ever feel like you should have waited before having kids? Were they planned out? Also, if you were to get pregnant now, what would you do? That's a lot of questions in one question, but maybe you want to go first? I have the answers to all of them.
I'll go first. I never go first.
Okay.
I don't regret, like, I wish I would have waited.
Regret's like a hard word.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a heavy word. It's like hate. You know, it's like, it's very strong. So I don't regret, like, having kids. Definitely wish I would have waited. I was 18 when I had Nicholas. Yeah. And then their dad was 2 years younger than me, so he was only,
Good.
He had just turned 17 because I was turning 19 that year.
Yeah.
So he was completely by accident. I don't even think I found out that I was pregnant or like realized till I was like almost 3 months. Because like my periods are already so like irregular that I was just like living life, doing whatever. I was like, you know what? Something's missing. Something's missing.
Something is going on here.
Yeah. So and then Jackson, he wasn't like planned, but it wasn't like we weren't trying not to, but we weren't trying to. We were kind of just if it happens, it happens.
So how old were you then?
2021.
Oh,
I had to count on my fingers.
Yeah.
Because they're 4 years apart. So, but I knew that with just Nicholas, I knew that like I wanted another one just so he would have somebody.
And you had the same dad.
Same dad,
like,
yeah. If I were to have one now, you know what? I don't know. There's a lot of stairs. There's a lot of stairs around here. Throw myself down some stairs or something. Like I'm good.
Yeah. Having kids.
Yeah. And it's like I always wanted like my kids to have the same dad.
Yeah.
So like kind of morbid, but it works out.
I feel it. We feel it over here.
Yeah. So I'm good on having kids. I'm good. Yeah. They're 4 years apart. They fight like 90% of the time.
Yeah.
I'm good. And if I were to have a little girl, oh Lord, Jesus, no. Jesus. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I know you feel it. We don't. Me and Dee don't.
Yeah, no. Yeah, she feels it.
So.
But mine. What were the things? Do I regret having kids? I don't regret having. I guess at the age that I did. Do I regret having with the age I did? Yes, just for the reason being that, as far as like where I am in life, like I'm doing okay. But I would have graduated early. I was set to like graduate December, so like 6 months early. Yeah. And then I was doing like other things. I was working, so I would have been in college somewhere a long time ago because I'm old now. But you know what I'm saying?
It would just been easier to have them later when you're established a little bit more.
So like for instance, like having Jalen. So like 10 years after having Isaac. So I had Isaac when I was 17. So we're 17 years and 11 months apart. So, and then my baby daddy is 7 months younger than me. So he was like 16 when I got pregnant, and then 17 when we were young. We'd be looking at pictures sometimes. He'd be sending me pictures like
babies.
I was like this little. No one told me I was this big. If you watch this and you've known me since I had my first kids, why y'all tell me I was that skinny? It was so nasty. And my head was this big. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It does change.
My arms are all long and weird looking. Like, I have big titties. I all like people that have big titties. And tell me about the rest. That's fucked up. Anyway. And then, to make things even more interesting, I had Jeremy 11 months and a week after I had Isaac. So, I had Isaac November. I got pregnant with Jeremy, like, first week of February.
Yeah, waste no motherfucking time.
Kind of thing. We were fucking 17, 18-year-olds. Like, what do? They fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, like, like we didn't live together, but we were like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously we're together. We had another kid. So that's what we did. So, yeah. So that was that. And then I obviously got with Mario. So, but me and Mario I was 21. So he was like 19, 20, depending.
Yeah.
But you figure after a year, like basically we were long distance for a year, and then when he came back, like that next month, bam, I had just got out of jail. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, that's not a topic tonight.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, Jill, what you do? You fuck. So.
But you
yeah.
Did you get fakes with your last
Jalen, yes.
Yeah. So you wouldn't want
Finally.
anyone.
Heck no. Well, that's the thing.
But
like
you have
sometimes,
4, though.
that's why I love
Yeah.
having like little nieces and nephews. Because every time baby, because I be having baby fever like a motherfucker. Like I'm established. I could do fucking 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I can.
But do you
like,
want to?
I mean, like they said, like not on a. So that's why I borrow people's kids. I borrow people's kids now, like little babies. And I'm like,
I'll give you a little white baby.
right. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I do now because I don't whatever. So that where they planned. I used to make a joke saying that my kids were like, "Oops, and like not again" for the 3. Just saying, don't judge me. But you know how you see like the encore ones? That's like my fucked up version of it. Like, it was
Yeah.
like, damn. Okay. But
Except for Jalen.
Jalen was kind of planned. Jalen was planned, and then he stopped being planned, and then we wasn't supposed to be fucking. We was fucking. So that's how Jalen happened. But Jalen like changed me into a different person because I'm like older, more established.
Yeah.
He made me nice. I was meaner than this. And then you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he made you
he
a
just
softie.
yeah, he made me a softie like a motherfucker. So I guess that's like a benefit of waiting because like when you're young, you're like stressed because you're fucking young.
It's just
Richie
trying to figure
said-
out how to make it.
Yeah.
Richie said Auntie Bree and D time.
But you know what I'm saying? Like that's yeah.
Their
So.
little baby's so good.
And he's so cute. I know. Love babies.
I love
hoping I get to see
mellow
it.
like good babies.
Right?
You know.
My kids were like, full throttle from
Yeah.
birth.
Nicholas, my
Like,
oldest,
they
was,
always needed
was
We
full
had 2
throttle.
kids in car seats because Isaac didn't start walking by his first birthday, so
Yeah.
Ramon's little ass had to carry him like this,
Oh,
like both car seats. Cause we had, that's why I call them twins, because like we had 2 fucking babies. Like
Yeah.
until recently, when Jeremy got taller, like they were the
Neck and
same,
neck.
yeah, the
Yeah.
same size, the same everything. Like
Mhm.
that's why, like I said, I could have another one because they're so close that it's like having 1 kid. And then I had a girl. We all know how that's turning out if you're on my Facebook.
She's like her mom.
Yeah, she's worse. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like really good kid and like nerdy and stuff until like 14, and then what the fuck happened? But this little
She's starting
child,
early as hell.
She really trying to get hurt for no reason. No reason.
Savannah needs a soft one. No, I don't. No babies. I'm good.
Can you imagine your son if you had a baby? I think Jackson's small enough where he like wouldn't care, but like Nicholas would be like, because they're so, like I said, 10 years. Like Isaac be so fucking annoyed. Like with
My boys did okay with
no.
or does he want one?
I didn't ask.
Oh, I mean, there's some
No,
kids like
so
say
he goes
that
to he
sometimes.
goes to his cousin's house and they have a 1-year-old, and like he holds him all the time, and
Yeah.
like if like she'll just be like, here, somebody take him, and he's just like, okay. Like I think like their brother and sister are more annoyed. So like
Yeah.
if like there was like a little one and he was around them all the time, then he would be like, fuck this. But like now he likes them, but he
Yeah.
could, but he it's like you just borrow people's babies.
Yeah.
He can just borrow cousins and like other people's babies too.
for a little bit.
Yeah, because Jackson annoys him. So
Yeah.
like little babies who don't do shit. I mean, like they hit you, but he's just like, haha, that's so funny. But if Jackson were to do it,
End of the world.
end of the world. Yeah.
So,
Pass.
she said pass. So yeah, my answer to what would I do if I spontaneously got pregnant now, I would call my doctor and say, what the fuck? But I mean, I would have it just because, like I said, I would have it just because that's just how it is. And it was meant to be, so whatever.
Right.
But like I said, that's because I'm just, I'll be accepting of it. But I got my tubes burned and tied for a reason. You feel me? Like I already got a 3-row SUV, but we're not trying to get like a van. That's just.
You damn. Okay.
I don't have a van.
You're damn near close. You got a Dodge Journey.
Okay. If
All-
you're on
all it's
here
missing is
and you
this-
just said it's a van to yourself, it's an SUV.
The only thing it's missing is them sliding doors.
Exactly. That's why I can't slide the door. I did low key though. I did rent a van recently. Like when I went
That's
to
nice,
Fresno.
huh?
Vans is nice as fuck now. Like,
Right?
dude, when
The
I was
doors
cleaning
is open
and
for
when
you
I
and
was
shit?
cleaning it, like the whole fucking floorboard, like it fucking lifted up. I was like, "There's storage down there!" Like, I didn't even fucking,
All
I was
shocked
like,
and
There's
shit.
storage everywhere, bro. Like, this would be tight. I don't even have to open
Lisa,
the shit no more.
I swear to
Like,
fucking,
this
she's
is-
like little Lido baby. I swear to God.
Just saying. Anyway.
Oh, no.
But yeah, what would you do, D?
So up until like recently, I was like, I would just wouldn't tell anybody. Like, I would just, just not do it. But now that Aiden's turning 18, I'm like, well, maybe in 2 years when the other one leaves me, I might just start all over again.
Right.
Oh, no.
But I don't know though. So I don't know. I probably would. But as far as like having them so young, like you guys said, like I wish that I was more stable. I recently just told Aiden like I was sorry that he had to like almost raise me.
Grow up
You know
with
what I
you.
mean? Like
Yeah.
you grew up with me, but honestly, he helped shape me into like a better person.
Yeah.
A lot less self-centered because I could imagine like I would be a terrible person. So like I don't really I regret that they had to like raise me.
Yeah.
And I wasn't as mellow, like now
you are
I'm
now.
mellow, which I need to be because
Yeah.
they talk back now,
She got big ass men walking around her fucking house.
They're so big.
It used to be like, and now it's like.
This,
Lisa thinks she's funny.
this old man
Anyways, so you answered if you had them young. What was the other one? There's like 4 questions in one fucking question.
and will we have more?
Yeah, would you have more?
Were they planned out? If you were to get pregnant now, how would you handle it?
Oh, my kids were definitely not planned. No, not at all. Birth control failed me twice.
Like, oh really? Mine, I just like I didn't take it. Like in 3 months, I didn't go back. That's how
no,
mine happened.
I got pregnant on the shot. Yeah, I got pregnant on the shot with Tavon, and the pill. Obviously, I don't remember to take shit on time.
Oh, yeah,
so that
never.
was probably just
Do people
me.
take the pill still?
But like,
Yes.
the only times that I've ever been pregnant 3 times. So the
Yeah.
third time with the miscarriage, I didn't know, like I was taking birth control and then I got off of birth control. And so within that 2 months of getting off of birth control, I got pregnant. But in between that, and we're talking Aiden was 10,
Yeah.
12. He was 12 and well, he would be 7 now. So Aiden was 11 and
Sounds like
Tavon was like 9.
2012.
Yeah, so that was their ages, and they were okay with it. But like,
When they're that
Tavon's
age, I think
dad
they are.
just told him that he's having another one, and he was like, "Dad, don't you think you're getting too old for this?"
Listen.
Guys don't give a fuck. They be like 15 years apart. Fucking.